I've just finished work. It was a work from home day, which is good after a bank holiday. Like I could not have coped with that drive today at all. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the three things about this brand that honestly make my life easier, nicer, better. And the first thing is the quality and affordability of the products, because I don't know about you, but since we've been through the cost of living and the prices of everything going up, I started to feel, and feedback I used to get from my customers is that everything was going up, they couldn't afford it. Like the company I was with before was amazing, the products were amazing, but the prices were getting just out of reach. You know, like there was nothing wrong with the products, they were good, but the prices were getting out of reach. So there comes a point where you've got to listen to your friends, you know, like everybody who's on my Facebook who's supported me for years and, you know, like got products from me and things like that. A lot were saying it, so I had to look around and find something that was more affordable. And it also means I don't feel guilty about buying my own stuff because it is much more affordable. But the good bit about it is they've not scrimped on the quality. You know, like these are doctor approved, well, doctor made, halal certified products. Made in-house in Turkey. They are absolutely stunning. This was one of the things when I was looking to move brands. The quality was key for me because I'd got used to a certain standard with my like makeup, skincare and stuff like that. A bit of a snob, and I didn't want to scrimp on the quality. And when I say these products are just phenomenal, but the prices are, it's luxury. It's basically like affordable luxury. This has just arrived, right, as an example. I used to get a rose water that was smaller than this. It was 100ml, and it used to cost £30 for 100ml. This is 125ml and it's £12. It's £12. And when I say the packaging's gorgeous, it is gorgeous. Now, this rose water is brilliant for like inflammation, hydration. It calms down redness, sunburn, skin conditions, all that kind of stuff. And it can really help dehydrated skin. Let's have a go. Oh, that is stunning. 12 quid. Can you even get your head around that? That is crazy. And they also do like a cleanser in the same range, the rose range. But for me, it was affordability to make sure that I could provide my clients with top-notch affordable products without the crazy, you know, like top-notch products without the crazy price tag. So that's made my life easier. Because the other thing is, if you join as a brand partner, the products are already affordable and you get 30% discount. So it means that my stuff now, for myself, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, like I'm taking that out of the budget. The second thing that makes my life a lot easier with pharmacy is the pay plan. Like, honestly, I have never seen, and I've been in network marketing for 9 years, I have never seen a pay plan like what I was seeing here. Well, I am seeing here. You know, like when I first saw it, I was like, I'm not sure this can be real. Like 55% commission on your personal sales. Like it starts at 30, but then once your team volume gets above 5,000, you get like a 25% bonus, which is like phenomenal. And that puts your commission on your personal sales up to 55%. And then you get paid on your team volume, which is crazy. And it's just so much higher than I've ever seen in any other comp plan before, which just makes my life massively easier because what I used to earn was about £500 a month. Here, it's turned into like an average of £2,500 a month for doing the same like amount of work. So the money has made my life a lot easier. And I think it's made it easier for my team. You know, like everybody who's come in has been able to learn it. Let me let me tag Danielle. I don't think I've got someone ringing me and she doesn't realise I'm live. Just hang on, let me tag her. And then she'll be like, oh, that's why you're not answering. Just hang on. There we go. Hopefully she'll see that tag and she'll be like, that's why she's not answering my phone call. But yeah, what's made a massive difference with this brand for me is that like all the people who've decided, all the girls, men, you know, we've got women and men on the team. Everybody who's joined has also found it easier to share this brand because you're not sharing like a £40 foundation. You can share, I mean, this CC cream is such good quality and it's only 13 quid. 13 or 14 quid? I think it's 13. It's just so much more affordable, and that means that it's easier to share with your friends when you know everybody's going, hey Danielle, I just tagged you because I thought you'll be thinking, why on earth are you not answering the phone? Ignorant. And I thought that was the easiest way to just show you it's because I'm live. I'll be with you in a minute. Danielle's just decided to come and do this with me, so she's probably like, help me with something. So yeah, like what I found with this brand is that because of the affordability of the products, it makes it a lot easier for new starters. So like if you're coming into the business and you've never ever done it before, it's easier when you've got such a range of different like price points of products. You're not coming in brand new trying to sell something that's like 80 to £100 straight off the bat. You could be selling like a rosewater spray that is like, you know, £12 or whatever you're into, because the good thing about pharmacy that I really love about it is that there's something for everybody. You know, like they've got 8 different lines that you can share on your socials and with your friends. So like if you're not into makeup, you don't have to do makeup. If you're not into skincare, you don't have to share skincare, because they've got like makeup, skincare, they've got hair range, they've got body care, they've got perfumes, they've got a men's range. And like one of my favourites is the NutriPlus, which is like the wellness supplements, because like I'm in my 40s and I am just trying to, I feel like I'm in my healthy girl era, you know, like doing the gym, drinking the water, trying to get enough sleep, doing all the things. And the supplements are just really supporting that journey, you know, like, and helping me feel the most like energized and best that I've ever been. So for me, I love talking about supplements. So that's what I talk about a lot. If people come into the team and they're like, I'm a hairdresser, I'd love to just share things like the hair ranges. There's a few different hair ranges for different hair types, and the collagen, because that really goes with like hair strength and condition and all that kind of stuff. That I love the choice that it gives new starters, you know, like you're not coming in and you're just like, right, it's these products and that's it. And that makes it a lot different for people that are just starting out. I love the money, obviously, because it made a massive difference for my family. It's meant that I can book more trips and more, say yes to my kids more. But what I love more than anything, I know this sounds like cheesy as, I love that it's not just me earning money, you know, like I love that people are coming in, starting brand new, and they're earning money, you know, like I've got like, and I don't mean like one or two, I've got a number of people on my team already, and we've only been, it's like we're such a new team, we've only been building for like 12 months, but I have got like people who are earning more than the full-time wages, and I'm not talking small wages either, I'm talking like assistant head teachers, senior mental health nurses, you know, like bank managers. They're matching the wages, coming doing this. And that for me, like, just like confirms for me that I'm in the right place, because it's really hard when you're building something like like the brand I was with before. I would really struggle with bringing like a lot of people into the business all at once. But then if people are struggling and they can't get the sales, and you know, like they're just not finding the feet with it, people leave. It's been completely different here. Like what people are doing is they're learning, they're following our training system that you can do in half an hour a day. They're starting to get them first sales even if they've not done it before, which then obviously a lot of this business comes down to mindset and belief in yourself. And I think when you get those like first sales in your first couple of months, that then just gives you that like belief that you can do this. And I love to see that happen like over and over and over again. Like that just makes me feel good, because I don't want to be like, it's no good me sitting here doing like £3,000 worth of sales in fat burners every month if nobody else is selling anything. And that's not what I've experienced here. Like everybody who comes in is earning something. Everybody's got different goals. that starts, like some people start and they're like, I just want 50 quid a week. Some people start and they're like, I want what you've got. I want to replace my wage. I want to leave my job early. Let's go. And whatever it is you want, I can come up with a plan. Like every new starter on my team, I do like a new starter call so that I can work out where you are in terms of experience. Like, have you done it before? Have you never done anything like this before? And how much you're trying to earn. And then we come up with like an individual plan of like how much you would need to work to achieve that in the shortest amount of time. But yeah, I love seeing people win. I love seeing people win, and I love seeing people have fun with it. It's just so nice. And the third thing that I love about this brand is the community that we're building, because everybody in our community is like, it's a really nice feeling when you get a group of women and men who are all really nice people. Like, I know that sounds like really cheesy, but you know, when you've worked in some shitty places with some toxic people, you really appreciate when you've got a really good bunch. And everybody helps each other. Like, I go in the chats sometimes, and honestly, the love in them chats is just so nice. Like, one of my friends, Jane, she'd put into a team chat the other day, like, oh my God, it's my year anniversary. Like, what's been your favourite moment in the last 12 months? And honestly, the comments were just so nice. Do you know, like the friendships, the events that people have been to, like the fact that it's not like there's no bitchiness, there's no competitiveness in the team. Everybody is there to help each other. I think like what's the word? Like, I think you take stuff like that for granted, and it makes such a difference. And nobody's like pushy, you know, like if you come into the business and you're like, I just want to make £50 a week, nobody's going to push you to earn any more. You know, like if you just want £50 a week extra, I'll just show you how to do it. I won't be like, let's do more, let's do more. But if you tell me you're like, do you know what, I'd bloody love £2,000 a month, I will keep it real with you. Like, I'll be like, right, this is going to take some work, but I can show you how to do it because I've done it. But yeah, the community for me is something special. It's really supportive, really helpful, and it's just such a nice community. You know, like if I'm busy in work, someone puts a question in the chat, I don't need to even worry that that question's not been answered, because 5-6 people have already jumped on it and answered and helped. And yeah, I just love it. I love it. Right, I've very quickly just done my makeup with a few of the pharmacy products. So all I've used is the hydrating primer, and these are all doctor made, so they're like super clean, no chemicals, no nasties in them, all made in house, and they're just super affordable. So I've used this is perimenopause, and I can't get frigging words out. Illuminizing primer and CC cream, and these are the ones if you want a really dewy, fresh kind of look. If you prefer a matte, I would go with the Blur primer, and I'd go with BB. These two, the hydrating and the CC, this is more that like dewy, glowy, fresh look. The matte is definitely the Blur and the BB cream. And then all I've done to add that little bit of definition is 2 colour sticks. So these are made with like shea butter, and they come in all different colours. So you can get like a blush one, you can get like a bronzer one, and I just love that it doesn't leave any, do you know the way powder can sometimes leave a little bit of a residue on where it's been? These just don't. They blend so nicely into your skin, it almost melts in, so that you get the definition but without the, you know, like, I just honestly, I can't rave about these products enough. And I think it's funny because we are like, we've trained our brains, haven't we, that like if something's really expensive, it's really good, and if something's like a lower price, it's not as good quality. That is honestly where I was. I'm not gonna lie. When I was looking at this brand, that was one of the things I was super worried about, because I was like, I'm used to paying £36 for a BB cream. This one's only 13. What is it going to be crap? Like, so I literally, before I even launched with this brand, that's what I did. I got a couple of things that I really use every single day primer and CC cream, and I just tested them out. And once they'd arrived, I was like, wow, I feel like I've been hidden in a bubble. This is the same quality, but way more affordable. I'm just obsessed with it. So honestly, if you've been watching me for a while, if you want to, you can literally get a review and recommend box from me, which basically unlocks 30% off the website. So like I've just said, this is like 13, but you know, like the rose water's £13. If you've got your own account, you get 30% off that. So it's already mega affordable and you get 30% off. And then you can start sharing it if you want to, you know, like if you share with your friends, like we all do. We all tell everybody if something's amazing. If you tell your friends about the products that you're using and they purchase from you, you get 30% commission. It's that simple. I just wish every woman knew how simple it was to get your own stuff cheaper and to make a little bit of extra money from it, or a lot of extra money like I've done. And I'd love to help you. Just drop me promo in the comments and I'll send you the promo boxes that we've got at the moment. You can basically just grab yourself a promo box, wait for it to arrive, start reviewing the products, recommend the ones that you love, and boom, you're getting your own products cheaper and you're making money. Legendary. It's amazing. Right, I'm going to have to go because I've put the kids' tea. I was so excited to show you this, talk to you. I've put the kids' tea in the oven and then I've come and chatted for longer than I was supposed to. So hopefully it's not burnt. Wish me luck and I'll see you soon. Love ya.